guys, it's Bonnie. Yep, I'm here. Got the camera this way because I'm going to be crafting and doing some painting here, and this way you can see that instead of my mug. So, I am going to give a few seconds, see if some people get on here, and that way we can get started. As I said in the last 2 times I was live, I'm going to work on our new banner. I worked on it the other night. I painted some of it, and I'm going to do some more paint on it today and get these letters all on there and get these attachments that go with them all painted. I need to get the glue out of my bag. I remembered glue. I remembered paintbrushes. I felt so accomplished to remember everything. Because if anyone knows me, they know I am not good at remembering things at all. I'm better than some, but I'm not that good at it. Okay, so 2 nights ago when we were painting, I painted the tags. I did them all the white, and then I did the lettering all in the black. Now I'm going to attach the lettering to the flags. Let me turn these the other way around so they're the right side for you to see them. I said I was going to use my iPad to see what y'all are saying. However, my iPad is dead as usual. I have got to keep that thing plugged in more often. Okay, so we have all of our white flags. I don't need my paintbrush yet. And we're going to make it say welcome. W-E. Hey, Lena. L-C-O-M-E. I have one blank one. That blank one's a special one because that's what these ones are all going to go on. So it's going to just have a Velcro tab on it. So, my Velcro tab. I'll do that one. That's the easy one. These little Velcro tabs are just peel and stick type Velcro tabs, which is nice. I'm going to stick it right into the middle of it. Because my flags are white, got a white Velcro piece. You can barely see it, if you can see it at all. See, with the light difference you can see it, but for the most part you can't see that. So, and then when I put the other Velcro on these, it's going to go on there and cover them up. So that one's done. Super glue. Super glue has changed so much over the years. This one is actually the Gorilla Super Glue. There's another one that I prefer. It's a little more thicker. It's kind of jelly. This one is a little more thinner. And all we're going to do on these wood pieces, I'm going to put some of the glue on it. Trying to catch as much of the legs as I can. And then using these lines that are on it, this is the center of the flag. I'm going to try to center it on there. And stick it down. Hold it for a couple seconds. All these things we cut on the laser that comes in pieces, this is pretty much how you put them together. When we did the geometrical letters, we took and used little clips to hold them together. Haley, how are you doing? Oh, Lena, this is our shirt that we use for, it's our logo. That's our business logo there. This shirt is old, old, old. I think I made this shirt like 3 years ago, and I've been wearing it all the time to work. And I just said today that next time I go to get t-shirts, I need to get it up to redo all of my logo shirts because these are getting so faded and so crackled and everything. I guess the distressed look on it, but there's lots of paint on it too. If you look down here, you can see lots of paint on it. Okay, W is down. This super glue is good. It's got these little things on the side where you squeeze it and it comes out so you don't get as much of it out. I don't feel like I'm going to glue my fingers to these wood designs because we know how super glue goes. Got the E, holding it down for just a couple seconds. Lena, I'm surprised to see you on here. I figured you'd be at a barrel race today. No barrel racing today? As you come on, tell me hello. Let me know you're out there. I'm seeing quite a few numbers of the people on there, but only Lena and Haley are showing up, so it's got to be people that I'm not personal friends with, just people on our page. So really say hello to me. Let me get to know you. This is a new thing we're trying to go live while we do some of our crafting projects. This is one of our new designs that just came out. We started offering it a couple weeks ago. We have a little version, and this is the big version. They're super cute. It'll hang on some twine, and you can hang it up pretty much anywhere. The little one would be super cute on like a wreath and do the interchangeable, so you can change it out. This one, I think I'm going to keep it and put it over my kitchen sink. I don't really have much interchangeable stuff in the house. I don't even have very many wooden signs in the house. So this might be a good one for me to put in here. So you just put a little glue on it and then line it up with the center. Y'all are going to be seeing more of our laser type signs with our new laser. We've got a crazy dog door hanger that's gone like crazy. Yeah, when you order this, you order it as a kit, and then you take it home. It's got all the different ways you can order it. One is with all the letters and all the flags. The other is you can order all your extra add-ons. We do a 12-pack, which is one for every month. And you don't put your O in, and then you just put this where the O goes. For every month, you change it out. You can actually order a second one of these, and it comes with another one of these, and then you can put these on the end, and with two of these, you put one on each end. So, and we have other of these designs that are coming out. So when you have other occasions, you just say, hey, I need one for this. Hey, I'm getting married. I need one for my welcome sign. And we can do a welcome sign for it. So, but they're fun. It gives you a little more personality. By it being a DIY kit, you paint it whatever color you want. If white and black is not necessarily your forte because you don't have the farmhouse look in your house, you can go a little more modern and paint these black. And then these another color. Black and teal would be pretty. Obviously, if you paint them black, you're going to want a lighter color for the letters so they show up good. You always want that contrast when you're doing something like this. You can paint them a gray and put your letters as black. You can paint them as a gray and put your letters as red. You can paint them as red and make your colors yellow. You can paint them blue and orange if you're a Gators fan. And we do mail out our kits, so if you're not in our local area and you want to try one of our kits, let us know. We mail them out. Just let us know how much the address it's going to, and we can let you know mailing on it. I think some of our DIY, the ready-to-ship kits, have postage calculated in where based on weight, so when you order it, it'll tell you what the postage is on it. And if you're going to pick it up, we use the code PICKUP to pick up at the studio, and when your kit's ready, we call you and say, your kit is ready for pickup. With all this COVID stuff, we've gotten that part kind of like worked out. Used to be afraid to do shipping of stuff. It just seems like, it's a whole another avenue of shipping, getting boxes, getting, mailers, how to ship it, printing out labels. But lately it's like, yeah, we can mail. Not a big deal. Kind of have to nowadays. So, all the letters are on to do the regular welcome. This is the twine. The twine comes with it. I think it's a 6-foot piece that I put in there, so you got plenty of twine for it to sit in the middle of. So, and this is how I did the last one, was I go like this and find the center of it. Then I find the center of my letters, which is your C. So this makes it even. So at the C point, I'm going to put this here and put through the holes. and then I'm gonna attach them on coming off from there. So we got the L. See, a lot of times when we're down at the studio, this is what we're doing, is we're getting possible projects together. Some have been, you know, sometimes we have some failures, and I'd rather us have failures before we get you in the studio and get you doing it. Today, Jennifer and I, we're talking about some new things. Oh my goodness, we got some exciting stuff coming up. I am super excited to try some of these new crafts. All that in. Now I'll come over here and get after the C and get them going. And actually, I'm not going to put the O in there. I'm going to set the O aside. I'm going to do the blank one in there, because I want the blank so I can change it with everything. So most of my interchangeables still need some painting work done on them. If you were on my live the other day, you knew I was painting with a sponge, and I didn't have any paintbrushes with me because I forgot them at the studio. So I have decided now to keep a set of brushes here at the house. So when I decide I want to do some late night crafting, I'm ready to go. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'll put some Velcro on a few of these that are ready to go. Let's see. I don't know if I can get back far enough that you can see all of this, but as you can see, it hangs all up. You just put little knots in them and hang it up somehow with them. There's plenty of string on the edges. So for this particular one, let's see. So this is my best way of doing the Velcro. I've got my one piece here, which is your rougher piece. Got my soft pieces here. They're going to go on the back of my little items. So, but I don't want to put it straight on the back and hope it's going to line up right on my block. So I'm going to put one of these. Let me peel one of these up. I'm going to put it on here first like that without anything attached to it. And then you take your piece and you line it up and press down so it's stuck to it. So now the Velcro's on the back of my piece exactly where I need it to be. And it'll line up every time I go to Velcro it, it's going to line up on there. So, see? Isn't that cute? So I'm going to take this piece and just set it aside over here for right now because I got lots of little painting to do here. Once I get it hung up in my kitchen, I'll take a picture of it and let you see it. I'll take my Velcro tabs and set them over because I'm not putting Velcro on these yet because they need some work. Well, most of them do. I think my clover looks pretty good. He's just all green. I don't think he needs anything fancy done to him. And my pumpkin. He's orange with a green top. Turned out pretty nice. I think I'm going to take, I think I only got one shade of orange here, so I'm not going to add any to the lines. You can still see the line runs pretty well through it, so it gives a lot of the dimension that way. But the rest of these, oh, well, my leaf is really good too. I'm not going to do anything because his lines look like it should on the leaf. Okay, now all these need some work. And I forgot my silver and my gold, so see, I did forget something, as usual. So, can't do the silver or the gold on my snowflake, but I am going to make my snowflake a Caribbean blue. I think that'll be a prettier color. So, let me shake my paint up. And I tell you, the other night I did some painting like this, and I know people kind of go, what? These I can pour out and put it in the paint palette that I got here. But then I have to wash the paint palette, and I wash paint down the drain when I don't really need to do that much of it. So instead I do what we call paint from the cap. So grab a brush and just paint right from the cap. It works good. Just the same as if it's in the palette. If I run out, I can just put the cap back on, shake it up, and get more of it in the cap. If anyone's wanting to order one of these kits, let me know in this recording, and I'll get with you and we can get you a discount code and get you an invoice over for our special pricing that we had for our sidewalk sale. It's kind of like an introductory pricing of it, so. Yeah, how's that look? The blue. And the blue, I know this isn't all the way white, it's got the black on there, but you can see the blue, how it's going to show up on there better. It'll show up much better than the white on white. Set him over there, let him dry. Rinse my paintbrush out because I don't think I have anything else that's going to be this color blue. And dry my paintbrush off. Anyone that's painting at home, you know, you can go through paintbrushes really super quick. I always tell everybody when they come into the studios that paintbrushes are delicate. Treat them nice. You know, when you get finished painting, rinse them out, dry them off, let them sit and be okay. Okay, so let's go on to some more of them. I'm going to start with baseball. I'm going to put these all in line here and we'll go down the line of them all. This one's really hard to do, so that's why he's at the end. Baseball. I need a little fine paintbrush for this one because we're going to go get these little lines in here. And we are going to use a red. I have a bright red. The paint I'm using is just the regular acrylic paint. You can buy it at Walmart, or you can buy some similar acrylic paints at Hobby Lobby, at Michael's. All of them sell acrylic craft paints. And this didn't stick anything in the lid when I shook it up. I don't know why. That's really weird. There we go. See? Got some red paint in there. And we're just going to take our paintbrush. With our new laser cutter, these designs get etched right on there, so I don't have to try to guess where I need to put my lines at. They're already here for me, which saves a lot of the hassle. I know a lot of people that craft with this, they're like, but I'm not crafty. We are trying our best to make it as easy as can be for you. Oh, Jenny says that this design is already on our website, so you can actually get it right on there. And we ship, so those of you that aren't in the area that are interested in it, we ship out every day. And to make it even more fun, every month we are doing a door hanger of the month. This month is sunflowers. So we've got this really cute sunflower that we have special pricing on for this month only. Next month it'll go back to regular pricing. And it's the wood plus a paint kit for $15, I believe. Jennifer, you could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's $15. So, which would normally be like $20, so that makes it a huge saving $5 on them. Next month, we'll have another new design, and most of the designs will coordinate with this banner as well. So you can have a really coordinated holiday-ish house with all the different items that match in. See? Baseball. How cute is that? Oh, I'm seeing a glare from the phone. Let me see. There we go. See it? So let me put him over there so he can dry too. Red. What else do I have? Anything else red? Yes. My stripes on my star. So while I've got the red out and I've got the red on my brush, I might as well get it done. So I am... Let's see here. White, red, because this will be blue. So we're going to do this one red. When you're painting these, one good thing is you want to take your time because you don't want two colors right next to each other to be wet at the same time because then they could mix. So that's why I based a lot of these the other day, so I didn't have to base them today when I had my brushes. I just put on the basic color at the bottom, and I could come in and do all the little detail work today. This patriotic one worked good for July 4th, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, any of those days like that when you feel very patriotic. Those of you that work in cubicles, this is a great way to display some holiday design at your cubicle without it being overbearing, especially the little one. It's like about this long. It's super cute. It's only about it's under 18 inches, I think, in length. So it's super cute. So what else do I have red? Anything else? Christmas tree. Now, this gets hard because I want to do some garland on it, but I don't want the garland to be in red, do I? Or do I? Yes, we'll do the garland in red. So, garland on a tree kind of goes crisscrossy. At least that's the image we like to get. So I'm going to go this away, then this away. Now the green's pretty dark, so I'm probably going to do a second layer over this red. That way it shows up a little more red. Acrylic paint dries pretty easy. And the good thing about acrylic paint is when you paint it one color, once it dries, you can paint over it very easy. It's a very easy medium to work in. See, that's the start of him. As we get other colors, we'll put some little balls on there. Matter of fact, I'm going to put some on here by I'm going to use the end of the paintbrush, just dip it in the paint. Go dink, dink. So we got some red balls on there. As we get other colors out, we'll add some on of those colors too. So let me rinse the brush out since we're done with the red. I'm not done with the Christmas tree, so he's going to stay up here, but we're going to move on to the pencil. I'm going to do a second layer of the yellow on it, only because you can see a lot of the wood color under that. Okay, so let me find a paintbrush I think I like for this. So if you're new to painting, you're probably still learning what your difference is in your paintbrushes. These are flats. They have a flat edge. Flat edge gets you distance for your paint. Rounds, like these, are good for fine lines and writing. Tiny little spots in writing, but distance, if you want to cover area, you use a flat. So we're covering some area on this one, so we're going to use the flat. Do some more yellow on this sunflower because I can see lots of wood through it. That sponge did not do real well for yellow, but yellow is one of those colors sometimes you got to do multiple layers of. And I would have to say one of the most important tricks when you're painting is to take your time. Know that it doesn't have to be something fast. You don't have to hurry through it. Take your time with it. You start hurrying, you're going to start making mistakes. You're going to start just being messy, and it's not as nice. So rinse out your brush, dry it off. So let me get a little fine one that I can get in here. I'm going to do some gray in here. I have a pewter gray. Close my yellow back up. So I've got some pewter gray here. Had a little one come in today and wanted just a little pencil. He was like, it's so cute. I don't know anywhere else I'm using the gray, and I certainly don't want to put it on my Christmas tree, but I did want yellow, and I skipped right over it when I was doing the yellow out. So yellow back out. Use the end of it. We are starting to plan our fall designs. We've got some really cute Christmas ornaments we're thinking of. I'm excited for them, especially with our laser cutter. We're going to be some personalized ornaments. I want to make ornaments that everybody wants to have because they're fun. Ooh, I hear some rumbling out there. It was raining earlier when I came home. Went out, got some dinner, came back, and now I hear it stopped by, during that time, and now I hear some more rumbling. Okay, so now I got some black, and again, painting right out of the cap. Let's get the tip of this pencil. And there's this little fine line between this yellow and this gray that I'm going to do in black. This is where my steady hand is very helpful. See? I think I might do some black up here on the right between the yellow and the wood. Only make it a little more defined and a little more clear cut here. Another painting tip: when you're painting with a round, the size of your line is dictated by the amount of pressure that you put on it. So if I barely put any pressure, like I am doing now, I get a very thin line. This is the same brush. Add a little more paint, a little more. Look how thick I can get that line. So that's part of the trick on getting lining, is watching your pressure. Most people that can't get lines even is because they can't keep their pressure even. So we're keeping our pressure a little even so we get nice, clean, crisp lines. Okay, now let's get our sunflower. Sunflower is our door hanger of the month. Got done with some yellow. I'm going to add some brown in the middle. I've got two browns actually I want to use. So I've got a light brown and a dark brown. I'm going to use the light brown first, then I'm going to put some dark brown in to represent those little sunflower seeds. So other than watching me paint, what is everyone's plans for the weekend? Hey, Laura. Jenny, how much is the interchangeable one? I know we've got different prices based on it. We let you choose how you want it, whether you want just all the straight letters, whether you want all the little pieces to go with it, whether you want one set of little pieces, two sets of little pieces. She's the one that knows all the dollar figures. I can't keep them all straight. Okay, so I got first layer of the brown down, but as you can see, some of the yellow around the edges, I'm going to do a second layer of it. So I'm going to let it dry. You don't want to paint wet paint over wet paint because then it just causes the paint to move around. So we let it dry real good and then do a second layer on it. Okay, so our Easter egg. What color should the bow be? I was thinking maybe the bright pink or the light pink. Let's see, we got a magenta pink. And we got a kind of a, they call it pink paraffin, a lighter pink. Anyone got any suggestions? Dark pink or light pink on it? Light. Okay, we'll go with the light then. Put the dark back over here in my colors. And I am going to use my little fine one because I want to get into all these little ones. We're not covering as much area. If I was doing the purple, I'd be using my... You can paint pretty much an entire picture with just 2 paint brushes most of the time. So I'm an outline and fill type painter, which these little etched ones work good for that. If anyone caught any of our virtual paints that we were doing the virtual paint kits of during the quarantine, I painted a lot of them. And I think my idea of outlining and fill comes from back in my high school days of painting. We used to paint the banners that the football players would run through at the games. And you know, they're big painting. They'd be hung up on the wall in one of the rooms, and we'd go in there and we'd paint it, but we always outlined and fill, outlined and fill. The art teacher would get in there and draw it all out in like a black marker. And then a few of us would paint it all. It was usually a lot of work for those football players just to run through, but well worth it for the amount of spirit that's generated from it. Nowadays, I don't even know if they still do those banners that they run through. I think when my daughter was in school, their banner was kind of like a cloth Velcroed banner, and it just said their name on it, whereas we used to do them like, it would always say something about the team we were playing, like, I'm just giving some examples, like defang the cobras, you know, swat the bumblebees, whatever, you know, type thing, something like that. It was always a saying that went with the team because it was a single-use banner. We only used it for that. Light pink. You'll see that? Isn't that pretty? Let's wait till that dries and I'll determine if I have to do a second layer after it dries. It's a lighter color on a darker color, and sometimes those require a second layer. So rinse my brush out, dry it off. I'm going to come back with my lighter brown again and do my second layer on this one because it is already dry. Told you it doesn't take long for it to dry. So if anyone's been on our actual page and seen our raffle that we're doing, we are doing a, I don't know what we're calling the raffle. It's a basket of goodies. It's over a $60 value. It's got a paint kit where you choose the design for it. It's got a Crafty AF t-shirt in it, which would be in your size. And then it's got a wine glass that's been decaled to say, because quarantine. And I think Branded H gave us a pair of earrings to go in it. And I'm not sure what else is in there. Jennifer, did I leave anything off that's in it? And I think there's a limited of 20 tickets. And we're also got a live sale coming up. I think next week we're doing our live sale. So when you buy things during our live sale, you also get more tickets for it. So see how much better coverage that brown makes that second layer? So let me rinse this out. I'm gonna let that second layer dry. Let me put some of these back over here. And my light pink goes over here too. Let the second layer dry of the brown. Oh, the witch's hat. This is just the cutest little witch's hat. Take the brush out of the water. You don't want to leave your brushes sitting in water either. That's not good. And when they're wet, like when you finish painting with them and they're wet, don't stick them on their end in something because the water from here can drain into the metal here and down into the wood, and it'll start messing up your wood, and that's when these things pop off so easy when they've done like that. You want to just leave them sitting flat and let them dry that way. And I know that's a lot. I know a lot of people are like, what? But taking care of your brushes is important. We have a mat over by our sink, and when we wash them all, we lay them all there and let them dry. Okay, so I'm going to do orange for around here. They don't have any gold. And these are just my colors. There's no rhyme or reason. You can do them whatever colors you want. If you want to paint a purple hat with the black thing here, entirely up to you. Let me do some orange on the Christmas tree. Get some orange bulbs in here too. I'm getting a colorful Christmas tree. Wait till I add a little bit of blue in there and it'll be very colorful. And actually I got blue going on still when I do the star. So when I do the star, I'll add a dot of blue in there too, and my Christmas tree will be very pretty and very complete. So my band on here, I'm going to paint it a purple. Ooh, I just did a big no-no. I started painting this purple right next to the orange, and look what happened. Can you see that? My purple smeared with the orange. So, I'm going to wait and let that orange dry some. Meantime, I'll put some purple ornaments on my tree. It's almost taken me as long to paint this tree as it does to really decorate a real tree. So here's the question. Who does a real tree and who does an artificial tree? And if you had to choose ornaments, do you prefer bulbs or trying to figure what y'all are saying here. Oh, just the tree. Real tree. I've always done a real tree until I got divorced, and it was because my husband used to always say, we're not having an artificial tree in my house. Well, it was no longer his house. It got an artificial tree. And I really liked my artificial tree. It was a really good artificial tree. It's the one we use down at the studio now. Half the lights don't work on it anymore. But it's so easy to just pop it out of the box and put it up. And I miss going Christmas tree shopping, but my kids are older, so I don't have to do that experience with them anymore. Everyone's all like, oh, but the smell of a real Christmas tree. Put a little pine in the diffuser and we're good to go. But we've been doing the tree down at the studio the last couple years. I haven't done one here. We've got 2 dogs, a little Doxy and a pit bull, and they don't care what they knock over. They would be knocking that thing over left and right. Last year we did some ornament kits. We're working on some new ones for this year. The funny thing was we did a market and we took our ornaments and we put them on the tree that was inside the building that we had the market at. When we went to leave, we packed up and forgot our ornaments and never went back and got them. So I'm hoping this year they put them back up on the tree. Not that I'm going to go get them, because I won't, but I just hope that they're using them. They were very simple ornaments. They were wood sticks, long pieces of wood with, you know, kind of Christmassy saying on them, Christmas words on them. We did round ones as well. We had the round ones too. So we're going to do some more round ones this year. And we'll do some words on them. There'll probably be an etched in word that'll make it easier for you to paint instead of doing it as a stencil. But I want to do some personalized ornaments that are more towards things like sports. You know, even these little things, put a hole in them, they make a cute little ornament. I want to do an ornament for like our first Christmas as the new Mr. and Mrs. for the year, and all have the year on it. Maybe one for a new baby. What are some other good reasons that you buy an ornament for that put onto your tree? I still have all the ornaments from each one of my girls when they were born. I have a lot of the Hallmark dated ornaments. I got some hand-painted ornaments that are dated. Does anyone put up more than one Christmas tree at their house? Everyone's like, oh, I have a Christmas tree for someone's room and this and that. And I'm thinking, I never had a Christmas tree in my room when I was growing up. So our live sale, I think we got it planned for sometime next week. It's going to be a lot of holiday stuff that were our demo ones that we did last year for holidays. Give me some great deals. Some painted door hangers that are already painted that used to be in our place that are the demo ones. And some of our current display signs that are in our studio. People all the time like, oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. And they don't realize that everything in our studio we sell. You want it, we can sell it. Some people don't have the time to paint, so it's easier for them to come by it already painted. We actually custom paint for people. We've got a sign right now that's going to go to Colorado that we're working on. So we paint for other people. That's never an issue. See how cute? That's very patriotic looking. He's done. Both those colors turned out really nice. Blue for on the Christmas tree, and my Christmas tree will be done and decorated now. So let's get some blue in here. Tell me what y'all think of this Christmas tree. Does that look decorated enough? Is it cute? I think it's really super cute. So my orange is dry on my hat, so I can go back to the purple on it. My pink looks well enough, I don't have to do a second layer on it. So let's put it over in the done. So I just have these two that I got left to work on. So let's do the purple on the band on the hat. Gotta go back over the purple. I already painted because it's got a lot of orange in it. Little witch's hat. Isn't that cute? Maybe I'll do a little yellow moon up here. What do y'all think? Yes or no to a yellow moon? I'm going to set it aside and y'all be thinking and let me know, yellow moon or not. So, back to our sunflower. I got the light brown down. I'm going to do a dark brown dotting in here to make up for the sunflower seeds. No rhyme or reason on how I'm doing these dots because I just want them to be scattered in here. On Mother's Day, Jimmy Mac's had sunflowers at their field. Nobody knows of Jimmy Mac. Oh my gosh. It's a farm. It's in Kent Grove's area, and they do farm stuff there. But they opened it up to the public to come in, and you can see the farm animals. You can, this one they let you pick sunflowers out of the field. See? But it's called Jimmy Mac's. So I don't know when they're going to be ready for fall stuff, but I'm sure they've got something planned. It's a family-ran, 3-generation farm. So it's kind of fun, kind of nice. Okay, yes or no to the moon on the witch's hat? Yes or no? I just need a yes or no. Anybody? Okay, we'll leave it off for now. I can always add it later if I feel like it. Nobody responded and everything, so they are all done now. I'm just going to let them dry real good. Then I'll take the time to put the Velcro on the back of them and attach them. And I got to get me some kind of little cubby box or something to hold them in after I hang this up in my kitchen so I can put them in one of the cabinets and just grab it out each time I want to change it. My thing is going to be seeing it and remembering to change it. So that was it for tonight. Just wanted to do some painting with y'all. Tomorrow we are closed at the studio. Nothing going on there. Monday we are closed at the studio. Nothing going on there. Maybe tomorrow sometime I might go live and paint some of my bigger items that I've got. Let's see, I've got a bigger witch's hat and an even bigger witch's hat. This is an interchangeable. This is a door hanger. And I've got a geometric R. So, do these for some demos at the studio. I got wooden beads. We're going to do some wooden bead garland. So, I'm going to do some painting on that. So, this hopefully will take me through to a couple days of getting you some lives. I'm trying to do a live every day because they say that helps on your interaction on your Facebook page. So, be looking forward to some more. Probably tomorrow and Monday might be kind of strange times because if we're closed, I'm not waiting till I get home from there. I can do it in the middle of the day. I actually don't mind doing these where I'm showing you what I'm doing because I'm not looking at my mug all the time inside the video. I don't really like it when it's all just, you know, on my face. And like everybody, you always have issues with, you know, ourself. Yes. So I'm getting better. Losing some of the weight, so that helps a little. But I can feel it in my face, so I got to firm it up a little more. Once I firm up my face, I'll be set to go. Okay, that's it. Hopefully I'll see y'all again on another live. I thank you for coming. Show the banner again. Sure. Okay. Pull it out of my box. It's on a piece of twine. Let me start this away. It goes W-E-L-C bloop M-E. This one's all set for Valentine's February. I wish I could get back far enough that you could see all of it, but it doesn't work. When I do get it hung up, I'll take a picture of it and post it so everybody can see how it looks up. I have one of these posted up at the studio. If you ever want to go in there and see it, you're more than welcome to come in. Check it out and see it. It's right up in the front desk area. W-E-L-C M-E. And this part here is the part that I'm going to put it on the wet ones. The little star, the little heart here is what changes out. So it Velcros on. Ooh, my Velcro came off. So it Velcros on. And then you just put the next one on. I think there's a video that we did on it. I don't know, is it on our TikTok that has the video of it? Yes, I said TikTok. We have TikTok. See? Really super cute. See how cute that looks? Or if you don't want to deal with these little pieces, if you like the traditional of it, you can actually use the O in there and put an O in there. And it just says welcome. You can hang it across your front door. You can hang it in your foyer area where people first walk in. Pretty much anywhere you can hang something. And it's lightweight. I will tell you this weighs next to nothing. I could probably hang this up with 2 push pins very easily. We did one that says Glow Party, which is a lot more letters than this. G-L-O-W space P-A-R-T-Y. So it's 3 more letters than this, and it's just hung up with thumbtacks. That's how lightweight it is. It's not heavy. It's very lightweight. So if you're interested in one of these, go onto our website, www.twosistersdiy.com. That's 2TWO, twosisters.com. Go to the ready to ship items and you would find the kit there. We try to keep it reasonably priced. We custom cut them based on your order. So if you only order just the letters and just the flags, that's what gets cut. We are going to soon be offering custom banners where you can make it say what you want it to say. I'm just trying to find the fonts that I really want to use all the time for it. But you could do your last name, you can do happy birthday, you can do it's a girl, it's a boy, however you want to do them. We're working them up to where you have different ones. So they're super easy to make. These require little to no talent to make as far as painting. The talent comes on my end beforehand when I program the thing to cut it for you. So be on the lookout for them. For a more custom one, saying anything you want them to say, I'm thinking we can do one that says trick or treat, one that says happy Halloween, one that says gobble till you wobble even. I mean, you could do multiple lines of these depending on what kind of party you've got. But super easy. We'll have more of these in our studio. I think we're going to make one that says happy birthday to put up on our back wall for when we have birthday parties in there. Because we have lots of birthday parties when it's not COVID. We can still have them now. You're more than welcome. We even have what we call a mini birthday party right now because of the COVID, which is 5 people. Our regular birthday parties are 10 people, but they all come in and craft with us. Everybody comes and paints. We do it for all ages. I think our youngest birthday guest we had was someone turning 3. He turned 3. He was going from 2 to 3. And a bunch of his friends all came in and they sat down and painted cute little pictures and went home with a great little picture that they've all made. So that's it. Until next time, that's it. I'm out. I hope to see you again. Goodbye, everyone.